The second roster deadline of the week has come and gone for the Cleveland Guardians, and some more surprising decisions on Friday, the non-tender deadline, than the 40-man protection deadline on Tuesday. So Matt Festa, David Fry, and Nolan Jones all have avoided arbitration to come back to the Guardians in 2026. They tendered a contract to Stephen Kwan. They have not avoided arbitration with him at this point yet. Gone are Will Brennan, Sam Hentges, and Nick Enright, who are non-tendered and granted free agency. Very much a surprise for Nolan Jones. I don't think he was projected to get $2 million in arbitration. I'm sure they settled below with him. Brennan has been recovering from a hernia surgery on top of Tommy John, so his comeback is a little bit delayed from all of that. He had Tommy John middle of the year last year, so he might not be back until spring training anyway, if not after. Sam Hentges is very confusing because they decided to pay him $1 million a year ago, even though they knew he wasn't going to pitch all last year. And now they spent that $1 million for him to be a free agent, non-tendering him this year. It's always possible they could re-sign these players to minor league deals, lesser deals, but if they were going to avoid arbitration today, they would have. And it's possible they could come back and re-sign these players later without adding them to the 40-man roster. There are 38 on the 40-man roster right now. But kind of surprising to see them pay Sam Hentges to rehab a year ago and let him go this year. Will Brennan, had to rehab anyway, and then Nick Enright becomes a free agent. That's not really a surprise. Instead of going through waivers, or maybe he didn't have to go through waivers. But also surprised that Nolan Jones is back on this roster too. We'll see how the Guardians approach this going forward. The winter meeting's coming up after Thanksgiving. And we'll have it all covered for you on Monday on Locked On Guardians. Thank you all.